Guys, I'm Cindy with Scrap Rat, and today we are going to be participating in the collab that Crafty by Tony and Seven Plaza put together. It's ABC April of 2025, and today we are going to be we're going to be talking about books, binding, bag bums, buttons, and beads. Oh my! So what we're going to do is I want to show first. These are the bag bums that I'm talking about from yesterday when we made the accordion policy ephemera holders. And these are the little leftover bits. I want to show you guys how to use those in your journals. And I saw one of these two ways. I'm not sure which one. I saw Camila Crafts Designs do it, and I will link her channel below if I can find the actual video that I saw it on. It's been a long time ago, but if I can find the actual video, I will link that too. But what we're going to start off with is, this is a scrap from yesterday, but we're going to start off with bookbinding and basically how to remove a signature. This one is one of the ones that has the it's not glued, it's basically stitched in, and then what they do is they glue these pages in, and they usually use a little bit of bookbinding tape. They're decently easy enough to get out. You can kind of see how these pages, hopefully I'm in there, these pages kind of, they look like they're folded in half, and we can actually take this signature out. We need to find the center of it. Fold it back up here, hold it back up this way so you can see. I'm going to try and be quick because we are having a horrible thunderstorm right now and I don't want to lose electric. I've been waiting for it to pass and it's not going anywhere. So yeah, so that's where we are. Okay, this one has this really, I want to tear this out. I want to save that. So, excuse me, technical difficulties. So I want to save that for another day. Okay, if you can see, there's strings in here where the signatures are sewn in. What we're going to do is we're going to take our little craft knife. And you remember when they told you not to break the binding in school? We're going to want to bend the book all the way backwards. And we're just going to pop those little strings loose. Now this one I've already taken out one of the signatures. So it's going to be a little bit easier than the first one, but I didn't want to. You guys want me to go through that whole process, I will. But sometimes you gotta kind of just finesse it just a little bit. And there you go. That's how you get a signature out. That's how you get your book pages out of your book. So I'm going to show you how to use the book pages to make buttons and beads. This is a button, and these are the beads that I made. And it's a technique that we used to do probably before even I did it. I think it's been around for a long time. It's called quilling. You don't need any special tools. You just need something that you probably have in your house and you have no idea what it's for. We're just going to take this book page. It doesn't have any pictures on it. So we're going to take this book page and we're going to cut strips, and then we're going to punch some circles. And I'm going to show y'all how to do the buttons and the beads. So we're just going to cut a couple of strips, not making them too wide, just kind of maybe a little less than an inch. Maybe you can go up to like an inch. We're just going to kind of cut some strips. This is what we ended up with, just some straight strips. Okay, and I'm going to take this. I want to show you. This is a cotter pin. If you don't have one in your garage, you can go down to your local hardware store. They come in all sizes. Let me show you my, that's some strips from earlier. I want to show you how, if you're not straight with the strips, they turn out different. But these are all the cotter pins that I went to my local hardware store and I bought. And I think I paid like less than 10 bucks for all of them. And they go from pretty tiny to pretty big. We're going to take one of the medium-sized ones. And these are just little handles that I found at the thrift store, but they happen to fit the cotter pins. So that's what I use. Okay, so you're going to want to slide. You can also just use a nail and just wrap it around. Actually, we'll just do it that way. If you have a cotter pin, you basically want to slip your little paper in between the cotter pin. If you have a quilling, I think they're called quilling needles, you can use that. And if you have that, you probably know how to do this already. So what you're going to want to do, you want to just add a little glue past where your first round is going to be, because you don't want to, are we serious right now? Okay, we're not playing nice. I was going to try and use tacky glue, but hey, we'll just keep using it. I've got it ordered. It should be here, I think, tomorrow. We'll see if they don't close our roads, because we live out in the boonies and sometimes we get flooded in. Yeah, so I may be without glue, but I still have another bottle. It's just, it scares me when I get down to half a bottle and only a bottle. I need my refill. I need it. I need it. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to just take it and twist it like this. You're just kind of rolling it. If you don't have the handle, here, let's take this out of here. Come on, Cindy. There we go. Your quilling needle, your nail, your cotter pin, I mean, you could use a straw, a pencil, whatever. Your hole's just going to be different size. But you just twist it for a little bit, put a little glue on it, twist it for a little bit. Now, if I was actually quilling, I would make sure that these sides are pretty straight, pretty even. I'm making paper beads out of book page for a junk journal. I'm not worried about the sides being even. So you just take and twist it up, just twist it, and then very end, we're going to go straight across. And that is your bead. Just that easy. See? That's bead. Oh, and it's got a great number on it. That's fantastic. Okay. Some of these in here I coated with fingernail polish. This one I coated with that, so hopefully you can see that. And this one's like a silver color. Can't really see the print through it, so I don't really care for that one. The yellow turned out pretty cool. But we're just going to ink these up. And what I normally do with these, if I am worried about them getting a little bit banged up, is I have a thick embossing glaze. No, it's not thick embossing glaze. It's embossing powder. I have an extra thick embossing powder. And I just basically get these wet, I roll them, take something like this. Yeah, we used to do highlights in our hair with these things. Yeah, they're actually really useful in the craft world. But I would take something like this, I would roll it through the embossing ink pad, and then I would put the powder on it, hit it with my heat gun. But I didn't want to do all that. Everybody has fingernail polish mostly, and if not, you can buy it at the Dollar Tree and you don't have to treat them. So been playing. So next we're gonna do the buttons. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna do this piece of paper over here. So you can do those. When you do them in a piece of paper that's not straight all the way, you end up with beads more like a cone bead, like this one and this one. And that's just, you just roll it. You kind of try to keep this edge even, since it's the straight edge. That's the crooked edge. But that's how those work. Okay, next we're going to, this is 2 book pages stuck together. We're going to just pop a couple of them. So that will be 2 book pages that are stuck together. So this is going to give you 4 layers. And just take, stick them together. I have this little punch that I did that one with. We're not going to do that because if you have the punch, you know how to use it. What we're going to do is we're going to use our book one more time. And books are great also for piercing. If you have a book that you're not going to really want the pages out of, you're just going to use it for a glue book or what have you. You can use it for piercing. You can use it for binding your book. Set your book in there, use it like a book cradle. And we're not going to go into all that today. We're trying to keep it quick and simple and easy so I don't lose electric and I get time to actually upload this video. So there's your little holes. You would just basically kind of take a little needle and thread. I don't have one. But you would just take a needle and sew it like you do a normal button. You can ink it up if you want. Make it kind of look like a vintage book page. And there's your book page button and your beads. Okay, next thing we're going to work on is our bag bums. Okay, so these are the bags from the other day when we made these. We cut all these bags and we had the little bottoms left off of them. So I'm going to call them bag bums. I'm trying to be nice. I don't want to say another word, so we're not going to say it. All right, so this is a piece of scrap that we had from the other day. We're going to turn it over. And we're just going to basically take and we're going to mark in the roundabout way where our bag is. Now we're going to take a paper cutter or scissors or craft knife and a ruler, however your preferred way to cut is. And we're just basically going to just cut this down to size. Okay. This is 1. Maybe a little bit big still yet. Yeah, I think it's just a little bit too big. We're going to cut down just a hair, just a hair. We're going to make little companions for what we made yesterday. See how that looks. No measuring still, trying to keep from measuring. We're going to round the corners though. That may make it a little bit easier to fit. Okay. That's pretty close. We're going to go with it. Put glue all over the back of your scrap paper. And there you go. And let's just pretend this was a signature in a junk journal. And what we're going to do, now you could just glue this on 3 sides, make it a tuck or a pocket. I'm just going to go ahead and glue it down. And we're just going to glue it down to our page. And now our little bag bottom has become a little pop-up bag. You can put little goodies in there. Put some of your little button friends in there that we just made. And tuck it closed and it's inside your journal. And when you flip the page, it's in there. So there we go. This one would be done the same way because it's cut the same way when we cut them yesterday. This one was cut the same way. This one is cut differently. And this is the one I think that Julie at Camila Craft Designs actually made. So what we're going to do for this is probably a little bit of clambering. So let's see how this works for us. All right. We're going to measure it on the back side. Because why? Because I'm, not going to actually measure. Here, we're actually going to cut it right about there. I'm not actually going to measure. just gonna try and cut it. Oh, looky there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're gonna mess this up, Cindy. Well, I guess it's just gonna have to be a little short now, ain't it? Because I doubt that is big enough to cover both of them. Nope, it is not. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. Isn't that what I tell y'all? It's gonna be all right. There we go. Promise. So we're gonna go ahead and cut that one about that wide, and that is about 2 inches. We're just gonna go ahead and hope for the best and cut this one about the same, and see what happens. So we're gonna take, and that's not too bad. I'm happy with that, especially this just being kind of a leftover from yesterday's project that I wanted to be able to incorporate in today's bees. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna do this side first because it's kind of got this little funny little fold in it. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm hoping I get this done. Oh, see, that's gonna hang over a little bit. It's okay, we can fix it. We can fix it. Hopefully I have time to show you before the lights go out. My neighbor has been made aware that if something happens, they are to upload the video and to wish all of you the very best. Yeah. But I do want to say thank you to my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. And I'm small. I'm trying to grow. And anybody who is small and trying to grow would definitely appreciate a subscription, and they would appreciate any of the likes or thumbs up that you give them, because that helps the algorithm tell y'all that you tells the algorithm that y'all actually like what you're seeing, and kind of pushes that video out there so other people can enjoy it too. So it's not just me. I'm not just saying this for me. I'm saying this for anybody. If you don't like my video, that's fine. You don't have to give me a thumbs up. But videos that you do like, give them a thumbs up, especially when they're small videos and they're trying to, small channels are trying to grow. And yeah, because, all we all want to do is just craft. That's why y'all are here. You're watching because you want to see other people do things, and other people want to see them too. But when we're little, we don't get noticed. No, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness though, if you see somebody's video and you do like it, just make a comment, give them a thumbs up, subscribe to them, hit the bell so you know when they upload another video. Because if they know you're watching, then they know that you're liking what they do, and it kind of gives them a little bit of a ambition to keep going. So me, I'm having fun, and I know some of my friends are getting a kick out of laughing at me when they don't get to see me every day. They still can see me on here. So, hey, as long as I can spread the joy, you guys laugh at me, that's fine by me. Spread the joy and keep the love moving. That's what it's all about. So we're just going to cut this off. This is a little wonky, but that's okay. It's going to be all right. Because why? It's a junk journal. It doesn't have to be perfect. No. Does not have to be perfect. Okay, so yeah, see, wow, that is definitely not perfect, but it's gonna be all right. Okay, here. This is a sanding block. You can go steal one out of the garage. This one comes from Dollar Tree, and every time I see them up there, I buy them. I only buy one. I don't buy them all, but they're kind of far and few between when I see them. So, okay, and this one, basically the same thing. Let's not glue it there. Let's not glue it there. Let's find a page that doesn't have print on it, or a picture I might want to use for something. Decisions. So what you would want to do is grab a glue that works. This one I think I am going to glue down here and glue along the bottom. This one's pretty big, so we will make this one into a little tuck, and we're just going to glue it down here close to the edge of our paper like this. So now we have a little tuck back here, and we have our little bag. We can put our ephemera in, or whatever, stickers and stuff. And there you go. So that is my take on the ABC April 2025 collaboration. And hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, give us a thumbs up and maybe subscribe and maybe leave a comment on any suggestions that you have for the rest of the alphabet, because I have some ideas, but not for every letter. I'm actually good on Z, I think, but yeah, I'm stuck on some of the easy ones like K. I can't think of anything for K. So yeah, and excuse my messy nails and everything else. Had to get everybody ready for the storm out in the barn, so I washed my hands, believe it or not, and then I came in here and was trying to rush, and I should have washed my hands again. So I want to thank y'all for stopping by, and if you made it this far, I just want you to know how much I appreciate you, and much love to all, and hopefully you have joy in your life today. Thank you very much, and good night.